and here
Yeah, I just don't know why I don't see anything today. I just don't see anything.
Frankly, it's mucking up kind of the fall, to be honest. Like, the fall is supposed to be a time of, like, really, like, focused. The fall is, like, a great... Number one, I think it's the best season. We all agree. Everyone loves the fall. And it's like, I'm over this whole thing. This Middle East conflict. Because it was, like, last fall, it started. And I don't want to go through another fall with this. I really don't. I don't want to be eating apple pie and hearing about beheadings. It's the holidays. I've had enough. No, I have. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of sitting there having a tea, a nice Earl Grey, and then having people, enough with this. Stop the fighting all the time. I'm gonna turn it off. I'm going to ignore it. I'm ignoring it. I'm ignoring it. I'm ignoring it now. It's time for us to ignore it. The only way to beat the warmongers is to ignore them. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's a... I will not listen anymore. I will not listen anymore. I won't.
Shit is upsetting, man.
Just let it be then. If the Middle East war is going to go on for 20 years, like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, I just have to ignore it. And because it really is, it gets to the point where it's like explaining that war is the same thing as explaining why the Kardashians are famous. You go, oh, well, I don't, fuck. There was a tape and... What's the thing that people wear to make their legs less fat? I don't know, man. They're just there. They just fight. These people just fight. Figure it out. It's the fall. I really am not doing this over the holiday. I don't care how cunty it's. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it over the holidays. I won't do it. I'm not doing it. I will not do it. It's taken too much of my time. It's taken too much of my attention. I will not do it. I will not do it. In the beginning,
Weird.
I get it.
I guess it makes sense.
Everybody's got, and I know it's a terrible tragedy all over the place. The thing at the music festival, that was bad. All the people in Gaza, this is very bad. It's all very bad, and it's not good. I am completely powerless to stop any of it. I'm turning it off. And if you bring it up, I'm going to talk about Chapel Roan, who's slightly overrated but talented. And I will start singing Chapel Roan. If you bring up
I guess I gotta
Israel
just move my queen.
I will just start, I dance at the club, the Pink Pony Club. I will not dignify this anymore. There's nothing left to say. What am I going to say? What's the new take? What's the hot take on that? Well, it's actually the Balfour Declaration. Well, if you think about the border, it's the pre-1967 border. Well, actually, it's the 7-Day War. It's the Israeli... Well, actually, it's Iran. Shut up! Everyone shut up. It's not happening. It's over. It's over now. It is over. It is over. I'm done. I am done. Unless they start giving me cash. You want me to talk about this Bibi Netanyahu? You give your son Yair in Miami money and he flies it to me. Cash! I cannot talk about it anymore. It's annoying me. I was sitting at the tennis and I'm watching them and I'm saying it is so, you know what's impressive? What I do. Now, what I was watching them and I'm going, sure, they're athletic and they're specimens. Could they do an hour of what I do? I could do I could do that. It wouldn't be as good, but I could do it. Oh, over the net. What is that? Could they talk about Kamala Harris for hours? This woman, no one should talk about Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris should work at Wells Fargo. I have to talk about this woman endlessly for hours. I got to talk about the Middle East conflict for hours and endless hours and hours about the Middle East. I mean, could they do this? Get Sinner. Get him up. Yeah, go for an hour about Kamala Harris in the Middle East. 19 episodes on the Middle East. And it's still not fixed. I've done 19 hours on the Middle East and it's still not fixed. This is why my father, and when you talk to my father, it's like he's had a complete lobotomy. If you say anything to my father, he responds with something about his dog
Okay.
or the weather, or he
I'll
says
take
brings
that,
up some
for
anecdote
sure.
that's from the 70s. And the reason he does this is because the world is designed to drive you insane, and the only two options are to go insane or to completely detach. The world is actually designed to drive you insane. It's not an accident that is driving you insane.
What about this move?
It's created to make you insane. That's the whole point, is to drive you mad. You're actually supposed to be insane all the time because you're fucked with on such a level. When you go out to any area that has a lot of nature, it doesn't matter where it is.
Finally, I
There
win.
is
Oh
the
man, finally I
trees, the
win.
breeze,